अच्छा जी, हम तालीम की बात करें तो पाकिस्तान में जर्मनी के सफ़ीर हैं एल्फ्रेड ग्रानास। उनका कहना है कि जर्मनी में तालीम हासिल करने के लिए जाने वाले तलबा की तादाद बढ़ने की वजह यह है कि जर्मनी में बहुत इदारे अब अंग्रेज़ी में तालीम दे रहे हैं। पहले तो आपको पता अंडर ग्रेड में तो आपको जर्मन आना ज़रूरी था, अदरवाइज़ इट वाज नॉट पॉसिबल फॉर यू। अब वहाँ की तालीम का मयार सबसे बेहतर है और सबसे अहम यह है कि वहाँ ट्यूशन फ़ीस सिफर है। माहिर तालीम और करियर काउंसलर सैयद आबदी के साथ उन्होंने खुसूसी इंटरव्यू में और मज़ीद क्या कहा है, ये हम सुन लेते हैं।
I have been going through the activities that you've been doing. How did you feel about Pakistan, and tell us what you have been doing in the last 3 months that you have arrived?
Yes, I arrived actually in August, and I am actually very thrilled to be here. I had a chance to get around a little bit, not only being in Islamabad, but also being to Lahore, Peshawar, Karachi, and also Quetta. And one of the highlights lately was also from Quetta, to travel up to Ziyarat, to the Kuwait residency and to the juniper forest. So I have been around, and I must say I'm very, very impressed first and foremost with the people, because those warm and welcoming people made it very, very easy for me to settle in and to adapt and to feel welcome.
And I see that since the main focus is also on the youth, you know, Pakistan has got a big bulge, a youth bulge. And most of the people are now looking towards countries where they can find different types of opportunities. You have been to some of our institutions as well. How did you find our youth and our students?
I must say I was and I am actually very impressed about the determination, ambition, and also the excellence that I've found among students here. So I think this is actually a real wealth Pakistan can count on and should count on. And yes, I must say there are many talents, and yes, of course, we're also happy. Some of those talents also would like to come to Germany.
As an educationist myself, I feel that you know, when you compare the students that are the mobility towards Germany, when you compare that, is not as high as the moment with other countries such as the UK and the US and Canada. And the main reason to me is that you know, the culture of the German language, which should have been more and more in terms of you know, our institutions, people coming here and you know, franchising the German language. What would you say about that?
Number one, I think the number of students, Pakistani students going to Germany has increased significantly, just also because German universities more and more also offer study programs in English, which makes it, of course, much easier to go there. Another thing that may help is that the quality is high, the education is good, research is excellent, and something we shouldn't forget either, there are almost zero tuition fees, so it's compared to other countries.
The other important thing, and hope you believe that education is now a vehicle of diplomacy and is you know, used into that.
I was actually very happy to see already a few German students that are here on exchange programs that also ventured to Pakistan, and also they will go back and will be ambassadors for Pakistan and spreading the word that it is fully possible, not only fully possible to come here and spend some time at the university, but that it's also an enriching and, as you said, safe experience to come here.
A month from now, the process starts with students. In fact, some of them have already started the process of admissions to your universities in Germany, and they, all of them, of course, have the opportunity of studying free in terms of postgraduate and research. When they come over around June, July time, which is very important for them to get the visa appointments in time, they have been struggling in the past.
Our colleagues at the visa section really work hard to try to manage to get also through the sheer quantity of
Yes,
applications
sure.
we have. And yes, as you said in our regard, we will have new infrastructure it's coming up, should help. And so I think we can, in that combination that we also introduced already, priority processes for the high performers. That's
Okay.
really, and infrastructure coming up, we should be able to mitigate these things that.
You know, the other aspect that I was looking at is Germany requiring youth and talented people, and also with non-EU, for example.
Yeah.
You know, so how do you feel about the Pakistani talent that they are here in many areas that Germany will need that kind of manpower?
Number one, yes, of course, you're right. We need skilled labor. And also Pakistan is a possible source of that skilled labor. And there are negotiations underway to, what do you call it, streamline, facilitate, make this migration or immigration processes easier also for labor migration. On the other hand, of course, we are always a little bit reluctant because we do not want to organize a big brain drain from countries that would need that talent themselves. But again, coming back to Pakistan, I think you have that many talented youth that, yes, it probably would work for both countries. They would stay, we would be able to bring some of those to Germany, and it would still remain enough, hopefully, for here in Pakistan. And in the optimal case, people going to Germany, broadening their skill base, learning new things, coming back, and also then new skills also benefiting Pakistan and development of Pakistan.